this is our market. It's our time to make money off of it. And since the market is down, money can still be made. Why? Because you don't have to be in the market all the time. You only have to be there when it counts the most. So happy Friday, guys. It's been a roller coaster week for the market in general. So we're here for another edition of Stocks by Request, but I'm also going to give you an update on what's happening in the markets in general, so you get to have a sense of what's going on. So if you're new to this page, you're new to this YouTube channel, subscribe, like if you're in Facebook, so you get be updated on what's happening in the market, so you get to trade it with ease and confidence as well. So also for those who want to get updated on my latest events, I'll be in Melbourne next week already. So if you're from down under, you're from Australia, hope to see you there. Then after that, June 16, 17, 23, 24, and June 30, I will be back in Manila for 3 weeks of Stock Smarts Manila, all about technical and fundamental analysis. Same heart, same goal, for you to be able to trade the markets with ease and confidence, and so that you win this journey towards financial freedom. So now let's talk about the markets. I mentioned in the previous videos that the market in general is still bearish. I've mentioned that the main and prevailing trend is still it's still headed down, for sure, legitly for sure. Now let's talk about what happened some points within this week. Some points within this week, it hit 7.5. It went to 7.5. As it went to 7.5, the 7,500 support level did not hold, thus reinforcing the downward movement that we had. However, after that, a few days after that, we saw the market go above 7.5. We saw it start to push up against 7.5. So what does that mean? Number one, we're still not out of the woods yet. The trend is still down. However, the movement pushing it above 7.5 at least prevents the breakdown to happen further. So the movement that we saw today, the market closing at 7,630, up 1.78%. One distinct thing that I find here, the volumes, the value turnover is not as high, 4.6, below 5 billion. It's not something that's very respectable. It's not something that shows you a large amount of conviction, but it showed you also that there was significant buying, that majority of the people saw it below 7.5 as something that's relatively cheap already. Now, looking at majority of the stocks in general, most of the stocks are still bearish. And our goal, especially for you guys who are position traders, is to follow the trend. If it's still bearish, if it's still headed down, if the trend is still down, your goal is to stay away from the market until you find a clear reversal. I've said this in previous videos that our goal naman is not to find a bottom. It's hard to find the bottom. It's hard to find where the lowest part is, but our goal is to find when reversals happen. But as of this point in time, the market and majority of the stocks in general haven't reversed yet. We still haven't reached the point where the market has stopped dropping and then it's starting to reverse. We're not there yet. I actually thought when it started to consolidate, when it hit the 7.5 level, 7.5, 7.7, 7.5, 7.9, a consolidation would happen already. But what's happening now is this: we're still there's a portion that it's consolidating, but the breakdown further lowered the base as well. So what does that mean? It's still reinforcing that the movement downward is still pretty much intact. So position traders, stay away. Quick traders, there are some select stocks where you can still make money in the market. So for investors naman, it's a good time to come in when it's cheap. But here's the thing, majority of the stocks have dropped, but they're not as cheap as what we want it to be yet. There are some stocks that have dropped significantly and are cheap already, but majority of the stocks, they're not there yet. Now, I want to talk about 4 stocks that you've requested. For those who are new to this video also, I do a thing that we call Stocks by Request. It's the top stocks that have been requested via social media and my website, marvinggermo.com. So what I do is the top stocks that are requested, I tally them, and that's what we're gonna analyze. Aside from now, which was amazing this week, a lot of you guys requested it, and I have a separate video for that. You just go to YouTube and you'll see the latest video that I had on now. So now I want to talk about four adequately and equally requested stocks as well. First one is SBS. SBS, I don't know if you know this isn't as requested as the other stocks that we normally have, but SBS is it has been ranging. The range for SBS is 6.6 to 9. You have a support at 6.6 and you have a resistance at 9 pesos per share. And what we've seen over the past few days is it was relatively close to the 6.6, 6.7, 6.8 level. Then you started to see movement. For those who know price and momentum oscillators and also chart overlays that are laced with price and momentum, all of those are denoting a bullish movement upward. So for those who bought at 6.6, 6.7, 7.1, congratulations. The movement that you are seeing now at the 8 peso level is in response to its bounce. It's a response to the buying prowess that we saw from the support levels, from it bouncing also from significant buy ranges. So we have that. For those who bought at those levels, our target price is 9 pesos per share. I repeat, for those who bought at those levels, our target price is 9 pesos per share. So what you need to do is watch out for the 9 peso target. If it fails to break out of 9, take profits and sell. So that's for quick traders. For position traders, the trend is still up. Majority of the mid to long term parameters are still denoting that buyers are in control. No sell signal yet. So position traders, no reversal. Hold on to your stock. Quick traders, watch out for the 9 peso level. If it fails to break out of the 9 peso level, take profits and sell. If it breaks out of 9, that will be interesting because we can possibly see a mid-market movement, meaning it will be a longer movement upward. I think it would possibly go to around 11.2 to 11.5 based on the breakout from the 9 peso level. For those who attended the stock market sessions, please use our target prices when it breaks out from long-term resistances, and that's how you would target the price for SBS. Alright, so you have SBS. The next one that I'd like to talk about is Bloom. Bloom is going on the opposite direction naman. I told you that I'll give you updates on Bloom when there are more significant movements, and sad to say, the significant movement for Bloom is a significant movement downward. The stock had a ravaged large candles downward, meaning more selling is happening in the stock. Price and momentum oscillators are also showing you that the stock is bearish for the short, mid, and long term. It moved from bullish to bearish when it broke down from the 11.5 support level. There was a support level at 11.5. That was a level sana that would have protected the market and gave it a bullish undertone. But as it tried to challenge it the past few days, it did not happen. The 11.5 support did not hold. Thus, I'm telling you that Bloom, from a technical perspective, has now moved from bullish to bearish. Position traders should be away from the stock as well. Now, from a quicker term perspective, support and resistance levels for quick traders, the stock also failed to hold the 10.8 support level. So whatever downward movement you are seeing for Bloom is primarily because it failed to hold the 10.8, 10.85 level. So why am I saying this now? Because of the breakdown from the 10.8, 10.85 level, I believe the next target price, the next downside target that Bloom could possibly go down to, it could possibly go down to 9.5 as a support level. If 9.5 does not hold, the next possible target will be at 9 pesos per share. So position traders, quick traders, no buy signal for the stock. The only thing that's amazing for Bloom is if it somehow comes back to 10.8, 10.85, it has a chance to at least challenge and go back to 11.86. But as of this point in time, as of the closing price today, avoid the stock first. So you have Bloom, you have SBS, and you have the PSEI. The next stock that I'd like to talk about is Vistaland, VLL. So you've seen other stocks that are owned by Villar move quite a bit, no? The STRs, the Havens. Vistaland has been amazing also. You have to remember, dun sa mga companies niya, Vistaland has the largest land bank. Vistaland has the largest market cap. Vistaland is so much value in it. So, but let's look at it from a trading perspective. So Vistaland, the movement that you're seeing from Vistaland is primarily because it bounced from the 6.3 level. Vistaland has been moving since the start of the year from 6.3 to around 7 pesos per share. That's been its range. It's been consolidating in those levels. So what does this mean? For people watching, analyzing Vistaland, you are a quick trader, fails to break out of 7, take profits. I repeat, you are a quick trader holding Vistaland. If it fails to break out of 7, take profits already because that's where our resistance is. If it breaks out of 7 though, you are a quick trader, hold on to your positions. The next target price for Vista Land will be at 7.7 pesos per share. So trading plan, Vista Land, those who bought at 6.3, those who bought the bounce of 6.3, if it fails to break out of 7 in the next few days, take profits. If it breaks out of 7, hold your positions. Next target price is 7.7 pesos per share. For position traders, same thing. The strong support is at 6.3 for those who bought at those levels. Congratulations. As of this point in time, Vista Land is also bullish still. No reversal signal. No need for you to sell at this point in time. So that's it. Vista Land, long-term progression, bullish. Position traders, no sell signal. Quick traders, watch for the 7 peso level. Blue, bearish. Downtrend, stay away. It's breaking down. SBS conditional. I set the target price for it as well. So that's it for now. I hope videos like this help you. I hope it's something that encourages you, because really, I'll keep doing videos like this because that's the heart of why I do what I do. I just love it. I love the comments. I love the messages that you would send out, that it's making a difference in your portfolio. And really, for me, that's something that brings me the most joy, to see you guys trade the markets with conviction, to see you guys do it with confidence, because really, trading the stock market is not rocket science. It can be done wherever you are, whenever you want it to be, that you get to live your life at your own terms. And here's the thing, since the market in general is going down, it's a matter of you timing it using technical analysis, because I really believe technical analysis is one of the best ways for you to trade the markets without hype, without speculation, without you guessing, and without you copying what your friends are doing. That you get to live your life and you get to trade it based on your own conviction, that you get to do it based on your own analysis. And that's where money is made in the market, when you know and 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 know what you are doing, and you're basing it based on sound logic, sound technique. And that's when money is made, when you build logic, strategy, and you pile it up with conviction. That's when you get to make money in the markets. And my dream is to see more and more and more and more Filipinos, not just Filipinos in the Philippines, but Filipinos everywhere, scattered across the world, to make money from the markets, because this is our market. It's our time to make money off of it. And since the market is down, money can still be made. Why? Because you don't have to be in the market all the time. You only have to be there when it counts the most. So that's it for now. This is Marvin Germo from BGC. To all of you guys from Melbourne, Australia, I'll see you all next week. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. God bless you all.